Hey girlies, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we have the ultimate glute workout, and my workouts are very boring. I would say, I don't venture out, I don't do crazy variety and like a million different exercises every workout, because that is not scientifically the thing that's going to grow your glutes the absolute most, and that is our main focus. We want to obviously make it somewhat enjoyable, but at the same time our main focus is progress, results. I want every second that I spend in the gym to actually count for something and to get me closer to my goals. Even in this, current mesocycle that I'm in, basically like a block of training, so usually 6 weeks for me, every workout is actually quite different. So the exercises stay the exact same throughout the whole, 6 to 8 week block, but I will change around the sets usually. So what I'm showing you today won't be the same workout that I'm going to be doing in 2 weeks time. The exercises will be the same, but the actual set number will change week to week, and I make it progressively harder and harder and harder and harder and harder until we get to our final week, where it's like the hardest it could possibly be, whilst also being able to recover from it, because we don't want to injure ourselves. And then after that I do a deload week, and I still go to the gym, but everything's much lighter, and then I basically start the whole plan all over again, because this plan and this method of doing it will give you the absolute best progressive overload that you could possibly put into a plan. The entire plan is based around progressive overload. That's what I just swear by. I think it's the number one driver of growth. Well, scientifically proven, it is a huge driver of actually growing your glutes. If you just keep doing the same exact weights, reps and sets every single week, you will kind of just stagnate a little bit. You might still grow in the beginning, but then you'll kind of just plateau. My method of doing it is, how much progress can I really pack into each training block to get the absolute most out of it? And if you just start on the hardest level you can do and just keep doing that, you'll either injure yourself, or you'll also just run into a wall at that point, because you're already at the maximum. There's no room to grow, and you want to make sure you start at your minimum effective volume and work all the way up to your maximum recoverable volume, and repeat, rinse and repeat over and over and over again, years and years and years. And this way you really avoid plateauing. If you want a video where I really dive deep into this whole topic, I've got the ultimate guide to growing your glutes, the YouTube video. This video really goes into the science. If you want a deep dive into the science of why I do my plans this way, this video will cover everything for you. If you would like something to just follow that will give you the exact way of doing everything, the exact numbers, the exact reps, every single thing for a whole block of 6 months is fully planned out for you, so it just completely takes the thinking out of it and is completely science backed. I do have a 6-month long glute workout plan. It's linked down in the description box below, and it also teaches you how to make your own plans. So it has so many hours of voice recordings where I'm basically talking you through every single thing you need to know. You won't ever need to buy another guide ever again, because it has just everything you'll ever need. Without further ado, let's go to the gym. I'm wearing full Alphalete today. We've got the new pump leggings that have come out in I think it's scarlet red is the color, which absolutely love. It's definitely giving autumnal. We've got a tank top, and we've also got the matching bra to go with the leggings. Again, don't forget code BELA if you want to save on anything on Alphalete, and the link will be down in the description box below. But yeah, this is our little gym fit. Right, let's go to the gym. First and foremost, we always start our workouts with, of course, the queen bee, hip thrust herself. This is the one I like to do at the start. Don't mind the little foot dance. I don't actually know why I do this. It's actually before every single first rep. I just do a little foot dance, so please ignore that. But we always like to start with our most important exercise first. So we want to do her when we're fresh, we've got energy, we're at the start of the workout, our muscles aren't fatigued. It's just the best time to incorporate hip thrust. This exercise lets you load the glutes super heavily without having to stress out your other muscles too much, without tiring the rest of your legs too much. Hip thrust works the glutes in their shortened position. This is perfect for giving your glutes that super rounded look, that super full and voluptuous glute look, and also really helps to target the shelf of your glutes a lot. I really like to front load a lot of my sets into this exercise just because it's the most important one. Next up, we have RDLs, or you can also do a sumo deadlift as well. Now this is a vertical hip extension, and this works the glutes in their lengthened position and stretch position. It adds that strong athletic shape to the glutes, glutes and also your hamstrings, and it pairs perfectly with hip thrust because it hits the opposite range of motion. But this is also a massive glute builder, okay? Buy some lifting straps if you need. I used to really struggle in getting loads of like calluses in my hands and stuff, but with lifting straps, they make such an insane difference to the weight that you can actually load onto the bar. When I don't have my lifting straps, I cannot lift as heavy because my grip strength is just non-existent. I think if you're a girl, usually your grip strength is terrible. The form is quite difficult to fully master on RDL specifically, in my opinion. It took me a very long time. So I was always thinking like maybe just RDLs aren't for me, but boy was I wrong, because once I fully mastered the form of RDLs, they really do hit better than sumos. I hate to admit it, but they really do. They just get your glutes like nothing else. My recommendation would be to watch a few YouTube videos, watch other people doing it, and film yourself doing them. That is so crucial, because when you film yourself, you can actually see where you're going wrong. You can actually see like where you might be overextending, or your back might be too low, or your knees aren't bending, the weight is too far out. Like you can really notice the little differences. And it's also really crucial to keep the bar close to your legs. You don't want it far in front of you, because then your back will be taking most of that load. Drive all of the weight through your heels, not your toes, not the front of your foot, the heel of your foot. Next up, we always include a single leg movement. Unilateral work, aka one leg, is so crucial for muscle imbalances. It really will fix any imbalances that you have leg to leg, and it's just natural for us always to have like a slightly more dominant side, maybe a more dominant quad, or maybe a more dominant glute. Micro muscle imbalances are quite common, but they're also very dangerous if you let them get out of control, because then on your bigger compound lifts, for example RDLs, you will seriously notice a difference in a very bad way. Over time, you can definitely injure yourself. It's also great for improving mind to muscle connection. It forces each glute to work independently, so you're not cheating or overcompensating. My go-to unilateral exercises are either Bulgarian split squats, normal lunges on the squat rack, or also cable step-ups. But this gym is so crammed that it's impossible to fit a bench here. Like it's impossible to get a bench at this cable. And also we only have one squat rack, which is constantly taken. So I've just changed it out today for a little variation, which is just a cable lunge. I would definitely recommend going with Bulgarian split squats, a cable step up, or a normal squat rack barbell lunge. Those three are probably the absolute best, like top tier unilateral exercises. After that, I go straight into my isolation exercise. Currently in this mesocycle and in the past few mesocycles, I've just been sticking with cable kickbacks. This is by far my favorite isolation exercise. Like nothing seems to beat this for me. Like I just get so much glute activation. My glutes just are burning and screaming by the end of this exercise. It focuses massively on upper glutes and outer glutes, so it really helps with the shape of your glutes and the roundness of them. Isolation movements are a great glute finisher because you really want to fatigue the glutes as much as you can, especially after compound movements. Your glutes should be shaking and screaming after every glute workout, so they really just help to like get that final bit of energy, that final bit of strength just fully out of them. The thing with growing your glutes is really consistency. If you're not consistent, if you train really well for 2 months and then take a month off, you will really not see the progress that you're wanting. And don't get me wrong, I used to be the consistency queen when it came to my glute workouts, but especially this year, I've really slacked off. And you know what? I'm sick of it. I'm sick of slacking off. I'm sick of missing gym sessions. I want to clock in this winter, okay? It's winter arc season. This is where we make our bodies for the summer. So if you really want to make the most out of this winter, spring, don't forget to subscribe because I'll be posting every single Sunday. A lot of you are not subscribed. Girlies, what are you doing? And also, don't forget about Alphalute's Black Friday sale, because this month, oh my goodness, okay? Oh my goodness, the things that are releasing, the colorways as well, finally. I'm so sick of neon. I'm so over neon. I can't stand neon anymore. I want nice, neutral, good colors, and that is exactly what we've got this launch. It's all just like Someone has listened to my YouTube videos, okay? And they've just been like, okay, you know what? Let's just give Bella what she has been pleading for. And that is what this launch feels like, okay? I'm literally getting everything that I've asked for in this launch. I'm excited. Hopefully you're excited. Don't forget code BELA to save an extra 10% off. The link to my fat loss plan and my glute plan and all of the plans are down below. And yeah, I love you all so much. I will see you next Sunday for a big Alphalete haul. Full honesty, full transparency, like I always do. If I don't like something, you will be the first to know. That's also one of the reasons why I stay with Alphalete and why I love working for them, is that they always say, just be honest. Like, if you don't like something, say it. Just review the items as you would if you didn't work for us. And that's always been the thing I really appreciate so much about Alphalete, is that they want us to be honest. And I would not want to work with a brand unless they let me be honest. So I love you girlies so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.